Hosèn, and I'm a teacher of the School of Remembering, giving Awakening the Illuminated Heart workshops of Claudette and Runvalo Melchizedek. And I started vlogging about Ascension and Awakening in daily life, because I feel and I'm catalyzing a global ascension in humanity. So the more that we all share, the more easy it will become for everybody. So today I want to vlog about self-love, and it's been a while I wanted to vlog about this subject, and there was some resistance in me. You know, I didn't really wanted to share about it because I don't feel that I have completely understood, you know. But now I feel that's the beauty, you know, of it. The fact that I am diving deeper into it and learning and experiencing self-love is what makes this more interesting to share. So on the subject of self-love, it's been a really rough ride for me, because just a little example, I would be 20 and they would, you know, this like huge modeling agencies like Elite and everything in Paris, they would fly me over and say I was, you know, perfect for modeling. And I didn't do it, by the way, because I was studying engineering and I was more going to go for my intellect than my outside. But I didn't feel it. I did not feel that I had any beauty, or I did not feel that I was intelligent, or, you know, I didn't have much self-worth at all. And it's been a long time, like going on like this, and actually being a mother really started to learn me self-love. And now that I'm teaching since over 3 years and meeting so many beautiful people, more over 400 people that I've met in the workshops, and we're all sharing love, how to live from the heart, how to love the self. I'm learning more and more to love myself. So what I've learned is that instead of trying to become somebody that you can love, it is more a question of becoming who you already are. So being a Zen nun, doing a lot of meditation, you know, learning from Buddhism, it's really helping me a lot, because what you remember, what you experience when you are in the moment, when you are meditating, is that the I, the self, is not existing, in the sense that we believe it exists in our daily life. So in our daily life we are always identifying with our thoughts, with our emotions, with our body, with our behavior, with what's happening in our relationships, with what's happening in the world. And we keep identifying with everything being as, and calling it as ourselves. Just normal examples will be, people will ask me, what's your name? Where do you come from? Already saying your name, I am Hira, is already not who I am. If I say I am Dutch, I'm a teacher, I'm a mother, I'm a Zen nun, I'm this and I'm that, and I'm feeling like this and I'm thinking like that, then I am identifying with all that as being I. But the I, the real I that I am every moment, has nothing to do with my thoughts and my emotions. It has something to do with the whole of it. Obviously I'm a human being, so I am a human being. But the real I, the pure I, the one that we all are, and the one that we have all already been, what is already there, is empty. And I know empty sounds pretty empty, so you can also say it's not, maybe sounds not life affirming. So you can also say that we are space, an intelligent space with potential. And in daily life, we're so caught up with our jobs and our family and our work and our telephone and this and that, that we don't really take the time to just feel that space, feel that inner world that we are. But it's very important to do so, in between your thoughts, to keep some space, in between what you feel in your body, to feel the space, to become the space, because the more that you observe who you are, and the more that you observe the reality for what it is, you will find, like all the awakened people have found, it's always the same story. It's the unchangeable. The things, the thought, the body grows old, the emotions, the people change in your life. Everything keeps on changing. The change is continuous. But there's also a part of who you really are that never changes. That's the unchangeable. That's you. That's the purity of who you are. So that light, all we need to do when we really want to love ourselves is to let that light, to let that love that we are have space. Because if we keep stuffing ourselves with thoughts and emotions, then there is no space for our real I to come out. So yeah, self-love is the most important relationship that you can have in your life, is with yourself. And I know that for some people that sounds egoistic. I had this a lot, people looking at me saying, you're pretty egoistic, you're all about yourself. But it is actually not egoistic, because you are the center of your life. You are the center of the world. Like, without you, the world will just be form and sound and shape and color and light. And it is you as the channel, as the vessel of consciousness of your body, is that the consciousness can actually interpret that reality and create that reality by observing it. Without you, it's not even existing. So when we understand this more and more, we understand also more and more that we are creating or co-creating reality moment by moment. So our inner life, what we dream, what we think, what we do, what we believe, what we feel, all this, what we dream, all this is our inner life, is creating actually the reality. Reality is just a mirror, like a complete mirror of our inner life. So, for example, let's say you want to be a divine vessel. You say, I want to be a divine vessel. Everything I do, may it be love and light. And in order to be able to do that, you have to become empty and just be in the moment. And we're always like, no, but wait, I need to do this and I need to do that, and it cannot be now. I need to become more bigger, I need to have more money, I need to become more wiser, I need to become more intelligent. But if it's not existing in the now, it will never come. It's not by acquiring more and more that you feel real happiness or you feel real love for yourself. And through loving yourself, feeling it for others, because obviously you cannot love others if you don't love yourself. So yes, the relationship with yourself, self-love, is the most important one. And through that relationship, you feel the connection to the divine, because the divine is not out there. It's inside of ourselves, We are the gods and the goddesses that are creating this reality. So, what we do, most of us, and me also, when I'm not observing myself, I'm not observing reality, is I let my mind take control. So, the mind is always divided. The mind will, for example, you will talk to yourself all day. For example, you will say, let's say I become very angry, so I become very angry, and then I have no self-awareness, and I'm very angry. Then after that, I look at the situation, and I'm like, oh, my thoughts will say, oh, but that was very bad, you were angry there. So I'm like, not only being angry, but I am putting a type of guilt feeling upon being angry and judging it, then what you're actually doing is that the person who was angry was not you. It was just, you could have just observed those emotions coming and going without judging them, without saying it's good or bad. And then second of all, you are judging yourself again and saying again, like you were angry, saying that's a bad, that's a bad thing. So you're judging, saying it's a bad thought or a bad feeling. But all of that was not even you. Because you, the real you, was just basically observing in the emptiness all this that was happening. So the more that you can feel this space, the more that you are able to let that love grow, because it is you. It is not something you need to become, not something you need to work on. It is already there. It has always been there. All you need to do is just create enough space to let it happen. Like, for example, you see a beautiful flower. Yeah, you look at that beautiful flower, and instead of externalizing it, saying, wow, what a beautiful flower, and feeling not connected to that flower, you can also feel that flower inside of you. Feel how you are the creator of that flower, and feel how you are connected to that flower, because without you, the flower wouldn't exist. So instead of seeing the beauty outside of you, you can also see the beauty inside of you. And so the more that you become empty, and the more that you see who you really are, the more it's possible to love yourself, and also to love whatever is arising. I mean, we're conditioned for thousands of years. We are conditioned by our society, the mind, the feelings, everything. It's not our fault. It's not, so whatever comes up, let's say I'm angry, let's say I'm frustrated, let's say I'm totally lost, so let's say all these feelings, they're passing through my being. But I learn how to remember, how to see more and more that these are the conditions, and the more space I give that feeling and that thought, without getting caught up into it, and without letting it control me, but loving it. Saying, okay, I love this feeling that I'm having. It's coming from somewhere, some condition, So by loving it, self-love, giving it more and more self-love, I'm liberating myself more and more. So, that was what I had to say about self-love. Please share with me your vision on self-love. I have got a big way to go still, so share with me, and let's see you in the next vlog, and thank you very much for co-creating reality. The more that we do that, and the more aware we become, the more fun we can have. So thank you very much, and I love you very much. Namaste.